Welcome to our in-depth technical analysis of NVIDIA Corporation, ticker symbol NVDA, traded on the NASDAQ. As of February 1, 2026, NVDA is priced at $191.13. In this video, we'll break down the latest technical indicators, review historical price movements, and discuss what these signals might mean for traders and investors. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, this comprehensive review will help you understand the current momentum and potential direction of NVDA stock. Let's dive into the data and see what the charts are telling us about NVIDIA's recent performance. Let's start with the basics. NVDA's current price stands at $191.13. This price is a result of recent trading activity and reflects the market's latest sentiment. Over the past 3 months, NVDA has experienced notable volatility, with prices ranging from a low of $86.62 to a high of $212.19 within the last 52 weeks. This wide range highlights the dynamic nature of the stock and sets the stage for our deeper technical analysis. Understanding where the current price sits relative to recent highs and lows is crucial for framing our analysis. Moving averages are foundational tools in technical analysis. For NVDA, the 5-day SMA is at $190.03, while the 10-day SMA is at $187.03. Longer-term averages, like the 50-day SMA at $183.82 and the 200-day SMA at $167.76, show a clear upward trend. The current price sits above most of these averages, suggesting bullish momentum in the short to medium term. This alignment of moving averages can often indicate sustained buying interest and a positive trend direction. Exponential moving averages, EMAs, give more weight to recent prices, making them sensitive to short-term movements. NVDA's 5-day EMA is $190.13, and the 10-day EMA is $188.48. The 50-day EMA stands at $185.50, and the 200-day EMA is $169.76. With the current price above these EMAs, it reinforces the bullish sentiment. EMAs are particularly useful for identifying trend reversals and confirming the strength of ongoing trends. Bollinger Bands help us understand volatility and potential price extremes. For NVDA, the upper band is at $193.14, the middle band at $186.72, and the lower band at $180.30. The current price is close to the upper band, indicating that the stock is trading near the higher end of its recent range. This could signal overbought conditions, but it also reflects strong upward momentum. The width of the bands at 0.069 suggests moderate volatility. The Relative Strength Index, or RSI, measures the speed and change of price movements. NVDA's 14-day RSI is at 57.33, with the 21-day and 28-day RSIs at 55.09 and 54.03 respectively. These values are in the neutral to bullish range, suggesting that the stock is neither overbought nor oversold. An RSI above 70 typically signals overbought conditions, while below 30 indicates oversold. NVDA's current RSI suggests there's still room for upward movement. The MACD, Moving Average Convergence Divergence, is a momentum indicator that helps identify trend changes. NVDA's MACD is at 1.52, with a signal line at 0.796 and a histogram of 0.721. The positive MACD and histogram values indicate bullish momentum. Additionally, the MACD momentum is at 1.02, reinforcing the upward trend. These indicators suggest that buyers are currently in control, and the trend could continue if momentum persists. The stochastic oscillator is another momentum indicator, showing NVDA's 14-day %K at 89.45 and %D at 85.6. These high values suggest the stock is nearing overbought territory. The 5-day and 21-day readings also support this, with %K and %D both elevated. While this can sometimes precede a pullback, it also reflects strong buying pressure. Traders often watch for crossovers or divergences in these values to anticipate potential reversals. Momentum indicators provide insight into the speed of price changes. NVDA's 10-day momentum is 4.08, and the 20-day momentum is 4.63. The rate of change, ROC, over 14 days is 3.39, with a percentage change of 0.034 and a ratio of 1.03. These positive values indicate that NVDA has been gaining strength over the recent period, supporting the bullish case. Sustained positive momentum often attracts additional buyers. Volatility is a key consideration for traders. NVDA's 14-day average true range (ATR) is 5.18, and the 30-day volatility is 1.82. True volatility stands at 2.71, with a volatility breakout value of 0.969. These figures suggest moderate price swings, which can create both opportunities and risks for active traders. Understanding volatility helps in setting stop-loss levels and managing risk. Volume is a crucial indicator of market participation. NVDA's on-balance volume (OBV) is at a massive 29.37 billion, with a money flow index (MFI) of 62.96. The accumulation distribution (AD) value is also high at 28.81 billion. These strong volume indicators suggest that institutional investors may be active, and the stock is experiencing healthy trading activity. Volume trends often precede price movements, making them essential to watch. The average directional index, ADX, measures trend strength. NVDA's ADX14 is at 10.15, with an ADXR14 of 11.07. These relatively low values suggest that while there is an upward trend, it may not be particularly strong. The plus DI14 at 23.94 and minus DI14 at 20.65 indicate a slight bullish bias, but the trend is not overwhelmingly powerful. Traders should be cautious and look for confirmation from other indicators. Pivot points help traders identify potential support and resistance levels. For NVDA, the current pivot point is at $191.70, with resistance at $193.92 and support at $188.90. These levels can act as psychological barriers, influencing buying and selling decisions. If the price breaks above resistance, it could trigger further buying, while a drop below support might lead to increased selling pressure. NVDA's 52-week high is $212.19, and the low is $86.62. The current price places the stock at 83.23% of its 52-week range, indicating it's trading near the higher end. This strong position reflects positive sentiment and robust performance over the past year. However, stocks near their highs can sometimes face resistance as investors take profits. Price acceleration measures the rate of change in price movement. NVDA's price acceleration is 0.5, and the volatility breakout value is 0.969. These indicators suggest that while the stock is moving upward, the pace is moderate. Volatility breakout values near 1 indicate that the stock is not experiencing extreme price swings, which can be reassuring for risk-averse investors. The money flow index, MFI, and accumulation distribution (AD) indicators help gauge buying and selling pressure. NVDA's MFI 14 is at 62.96, suggesting healthy buying interest. The AD value is also strong, indicating that accumulation is taking place. When these indicators are positive, it often means that institutional investors are accumulating shares, which can be a bullish sign. The Arun indicator measures the strength of a trend. NVDA's Arun up is at 100 and Arun down is at 68, with an Arun oscillator value of 57.14. These readings indicate a strong uptrend, as the Arun up at 100 means the stock has recently hit new highs. The oscillator's positive value further confirms the bullish trend. Williams %R and the Commodity Channel Index (CCI) are momentum oscillators. NVDA's Williams %R is at -19.91, which is close to the overbought threshold. The CCI 20 is at 124.96, also indicating overbought conditions. These signals suggest that while the stock is strong, it may be due for a short-term pullback or consolidation. The ultimate oscillator combines short, medium, and long-term price action. NVDA's ultimate oscillator is at 55.21, which is in the neutral zone. This suggests that the stock is not currently overbought or oversold, providing a balanced view of momentum across different timeframes. The parabolic SAR is a trend-following indicator. For NVDA, the PSAR value is $178.53, which is below the current price. This placement signals a bullish trend as the price is above the SAR. Traders often use the SAR to set trailing stop-loss levels and to confirm trend direction. Beta measures a stock's volatility relative to the market. NVDA's beta 14 is 0.985, indicating it moves almost in line with the broader market. The 20-day correlation is 0.888, showing a strong positive relationship with the market. These metrics are useful for portfolio construction and risk assessment. NVDA's overall technical score is 45.42, with a trend quality index of 54.89 and a momentum score of 69.81. These composite scores aggregate multiple indicators to provide a summary view. While the momentum score is strong, the technical and trend quality scores are moderate, suggesting a balanced outlook with some bullish bias. Risk management is essential in trading. NVDA's risk-reward ratio is 0.249, indicating that the potential reward is relatively low compared to the risk. The daily return is minus 0.717, and the cumulative RSI is 5,351.56. These metrics help traders assess whether the potential upside justifies the risk involved. Linear regression provides a statistical approach to trend analysis. NVDA's slope is minus 0.131, with an intercept of $190.95. The R-squared value is 0.11, indicating a weak fit, and the predicted price is $182.44. The deviation is 8.69, or 4.76% of the price. These numbers suggest that while the trend is slightly downward, the fit is not strong, so conclusions should be drawn cautiously. Looking at NVDA's price history over the last 61 trading days, we see a series of higher highs and higher lows, punctuated by periods of consolidation. Notable spikes in volume often coincide with significant price moves, reflecting strong market interest. This historical context is vital for understanding current technical readings and anticipating future price action. In the last week of January 2026, NVDA traded between $186 and $194, with daily volumes ranging from 124 million to 179 million shares. The price action was relatively stable, with minor fluctuations around the $190 mark. This period of consolidation could precede a breakout, depending on upcoming market catalysts and investor sentiment. Support and resistance levels are critical for traders. NVDA's current support is at $188.90, and resistance is at $193.92. These zones have been tested multiple times in recent sessions, making them important reference points. A break above resistance could signal further gains, while a drop below support might trigger a pullback. NVDA's volume growth rate is 1.26, with a volume acceleration of 0.172. These figures indicate that trading activity is increasing, which often precedes significant price movements. Rising volume can confirm the validity of a trend and signal heightened investor interest. To summarize, NVDA's technical indicators point to a bullish trend with moderate momentum and healthy volume. The stock is trading near its 52-week highs, supported by strong moving averages and positive momentum indicators. However, some oscillators suggest overbought conditions, so traders should remain vigilant for signs of a pullback. Overall, the technical outlook remains positive, but risk management is key. In conclusion, NVDA's technical landscape is characterized by strong upward momentum, robust volume, and a position near recent highs. While the trend is positive, overbought signals and moderate trend strength suggest caution. Traders should monitor key support and resistance levels, watch for changes in volume, and use risk management strategies. Stay tuned for further updates as new data emerges and market conditions evolve.